Dear friends, welcome to this week's edition of the Inspired Parsha. This week we had an incredible privilege to read through Parshat Vayikra. We started a new sefer. And like every Parsha in the Torah, there's so many beautiful, rich Torah ideas, especially in the Hasidic world. But I just want to focus on one pasuk, one verse. This is in Vayikra, Leviticus chapter 1, verse 9. God is talking about all the different karbanos, the sacrifices that we're going to be bringing. And the sacrifices are very difficult to understand, but they have a way somehow, at least at that time, to bring us closer to God. Of course, the word karban comes from the word karov, which means close. And God at one point describes the karbanos. He says it's a reach nichoach la Hashem. It's a pleasant fragrance to God. What does that mean? First of all, God can't smell. And why specifically are we using fragrance as some kind of metaphor or analogy? So the Baal Shem Tov says something beautiful. The Baal Shem Tov says that what's unique, of course, about a fragrance? A fragrance, it doesn't have physical substance to it, right? You can't touch fragrance. You can't feel it. You can't see it. But it yet fills the whole room. When we do something that's out of love to God, that is fragrance. It's not even the act. It's the meaning and feeling behind it. It's that closeness that we get to God, and God in turn, of course, becomes closer to us. It's not the physical, it's the fragrance, the meaning behind it, the feeling and emotion behind it. I always think about this when when our kids are little, they write us Mother's Day cards or Father's Day cards. And to anyone else, they're the silliest looking things in the world. The kid writes in big letters and, Mommy, Daddy, I love you, and every word is misspelled, and some letters are big and some letters are small, and it's all a jumble. The pictures are kind of funny. And of course, what does the parent do? The parent right away puts it up on his refrigerator, or her refrigerator. We want to remember it. It means so much to the parent. And it's not the writing. It's not the writing at all. It's not the picture. It's the feeling behind that picture. It's knowing the innocent love that the child has for the parent and the parent has in turn for the child. That's the connection. That's the real connection. When we do mitzvos in this world, when we do positive commandments, when we try to fulfill God's will, and we avoid sin, we avoid the things that brings us away from God, it creates a pleasant fragrance to God. God remembers this. This is not something, God knows the feeling behind it. Even if it's a small act, it still creates that pleasant aroma, that closeness that brings us to our Creator in heaven. I want us to leave everyone with a bracha, a blessing, to remember this idea. Remember that everything we do creates a pleasant aroma between us and God. And it doesn't even have to be the big acts, even the small acts. When a child writes a letter to the parent, it's a thank you card, a Mother's Day card, a Father's Day card. It's just a few words, one sentence, maybe at most, one little silly picture. But there's so much more to it than just that. The love behind it, that's what's real. That's the connection. That's the pleasant aroma that a parent feels to a child feels to the parent. This is the pleasant aroma that God feels when we do a mitzvah, any mitzvah, because He knows it's the feeling behind it, what we're trying to connect to Him. And He, in turn, of course, is trying to connect to us. I want to wish everyone here a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh, when we all continue to create mitzvahs, to do mitzvahs, to bring that pleasant aroma between us and God. Thank you so much for listening.